Okay.
Ma'am, you don't want an attorney this morning?
No, I am the authorized representative. I'm making a special limited appearance for the all caps name.
Okay. All right. Let me call this matter then. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jean-Pierre Sherelle Williams. This is ticket SP 1534898. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. May I have your appearance for the record, ma'am, please?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I need your appearance for the record, ma'am. Can you hear us? I could just hear you a moment ago.
Hello? Can
Hello?
you hear me now?
Can you hear us? Yep, I can
Yeah,
hear
I can
you.
hear you now. Something going
Okay.
on with the phone. I'm inside of a building.
I was about to say it's because you're in the building, ma'am. Can you state your name for the record, please?
I am the authorized representative of the all caps name, Jean-Pierre Sherelle Williams.
Okay. All right. And it's my understanding today that you don't want to be represented by an attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, I have power of attorney.
Okay. And you know that you have the absolute right to have an attorney. This matter is a misdemeanor before my court. So certain constitutional rights kick in. The fine is up to $500. A possible, I believe, now this one ticket is 90 days maximum in jail, potentially, in these particular matters. So when we start taking away civil liberties, there's a right to have an attorney. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, how would you like to move forward with this? Do you have current insurance, up to date and current insurance?
Actually, I took the car and I put it inside of the business.
All right, everyone, today's video is a perfect storm of sovereign citizen mythology, courtroom patience, and a defendant who believes saying the right magic words will make legal responsibility disappear. What you're about to see is someone who refuses to identify herself, refuses to participate in her own misdemeanor trial, and instead attempts to argue her way out of jurisdiction using trusts, authorized representatives, and the infamous all-caps name theory. This case starts simple, a no insurance misdemeanor in Michigan. That's it. But watch how quickly it spirals into claims of foreign status, imaginary contracts, secret trustees, and outright refusal to engage with reality. Pay close attention to how the judge repeatedly gives her opportunities to comply, explains her rights clearly, and even offers off-ramps before things escalate, because here's the twist: you don't beat the system by refusing to play. You just activate the system's enforcement tools. And by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how refusing to identify yourself doesn't make you sovereign, it just earns you a bench warrant.
You know, so even if you're making a special appearance on behalf of that, either you have insurance or you don't have insurance. And then you need to tell me how you would like to proceed forward. We can either proceed forward with the plea, proceed forward with the trial, bench,
As I understand the process, the judge, the county attorney, or the police officer has leveled the criminal charge with the clerk against the trust using the all cap name.
Ma'am, it's all the same. So whether it's all caps or lower caps, if it comes under your driver's license number and it's a registered vehicle to you, it's your responsibility. So my question was, do you or don't you have insurance at this point in time?
I'm asking you to dismiss the case with prejudice.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that because it's still an open case and I still don't have whether or not you have insurance has to be provided. Any vehicles that are driven, road, traveled on the roads have to have insurance in the state of Michigan.
Well, the clerk, who is the administrator of the CSTQ trust, then appointed you, the judge, as the trustee for the trust. And since neither of you can be the beneficiary, that leaves me. And therefore, you are my...
This is where the sovereign citizen script kicks in hard. The defendant claims she's merely the authorized representative for the all-caps version of her name, as if the court accidentally charged a fictional corporation instead of a real human being. This argument pops up constantly in these cases, and it never works. Courts don't recognize a separation between your legal identity and some imaginary strawman version of yourself. If the citation is tied to your driver's license, your vehicle, and your physical presence on the road, then congratulations, you're the defendant. Saying don't consent, or I'm here in a special appearance, doesn't sever jurisdiction. What's important here is how calm and methodical the judge remains. She doesn't mock the argument. She doesn't escalate. She simply keeps bringing the discussion back to the only thing that matters: do you have insurance, and how do you want to proceed? Everything else is noise.
At your argument of trial of judge will ask you, okay?
No. So here's your options. You can either plead or you can have a bench or jury trial. How would you like to proceed?
I am
Or if you
asking
don't want to
dismiss.
participate, or if you don't
I
want to
don't want a
participate.
contract at all. I don't want a contract at all.
So if you don't want to participate, then what we do is the next stage is a show cause or a KPS.
So as my trustee, I instruct you to discharge this entire matter with prejudice and award the penalties for these charges to be paid to me and compensation, damages, or for all false arrests.
All right. So it seems like she doesn't want to participate in today's hearing. So I'm going to set this for a show cause on the date of July 22nd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. If at that point in time, Ms. Jean-Pierre Sherelle Williams would like to participate in the hearing, she can return to court. Bond set at $0 personal. Have a great day, ma'am.
You as well.
Okay, so now
Notice how the defendant attempts to dodge responsibility by claiming the vehicle is now inside a trust, and therefore she is no longer operating it. This is another classic tactic, changing labels after the fact to retroactively erase legal obligations. The problem is simple: insurance requirements apply to vehicles operated on public roads. It doesn't matter whether the car belongs to a trust, a business, or your imaginary legal alter ego. If you drove it, you needed insurance at that moment. The judge does an excellent job here of cutting through the word games. She doesn't debate trusts. She doesn't chase hypotheticals. She narrows it down to a yes or no question. And you can feel the tension rising, because every time the defendant avoids answering, she digs herself deeper into procedural trouble.
Jean-Pierre Williams. Thank you so much. Jean-Pierre Williams.
Hello?
Hello. Can you turn your camera on,
Yes.
please?
Yes. Let me see how to do it. Mhm.
All right.
How you doing?
Now I'm fine. How about yourself? All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jean-Pierre Sherelle Williams. This is ticket number SP 1534898. Count no insurance misdemeanor. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
I am here as the authorized
Our counsel, yes.
representative of the all cap name. I am here to make a special appearance, limited special appearance.
All right. So
I'm
are you
a foreign entity challenging your jurisdiction.
Here we hit the heart of the sovereign belief system, the idea that capitalization determines identity and jurisdiction. According to this theory, the all caps name is a government-created entity, and the flesh and blood person standing before the court is somehow separate. That may sound clever on the internet, but courts have rejected it for decades. Judges across the country have ruled, over and over, that formatting does not create a different legal person. The judge here states it plainly: if it's under your license and registered to you, it's your responsibility. This moment is crucial because it shows the court asserting control without aggression. The judge isn't arguing philosophy. She's explaining how the legal system actually functions. And the defendant simply refuses to accept that explanation.
Can proceed with this hearing today, and she's going to be capious at this point in time.
Okay, so that all
do you have
cap
the
name
opportunity
was created by the state of Michigan for public and political purposes. Are you bringing suit to your own corporation? I am a non-resident alien. Listen to me. I'm telling you.
I'm here for, no ma'am. I give you very specific things. This is a matter for no insurance for Jean-Pierre Sherelle Williams. If she is not present today, I
I'm
cannot
asking you
handle
to
this matter.
Okay.
Okay. So is she
Judge,
present today?
do you have any interest in the case of filing a W-9 or a 1040 form with the IRS?
No. This is a traffic matter for no insurance misdemeanor. And if you're not Jean-Pierre Williams, you don't have any claims in this case anyway. So I need that person to appear, or else this case will be capious today.
I'm asking you to dismiss the case. charges.
I don't know
I
who
am
you
an
are,
authorized
though.
representative. I just told you I'm an authorized
Do you
representative.
have a P number? Because the only person who can represent someone in court is an attorney. What is your P number, man?
I'm attorney and
Turning point. The judge lays out clear options: enter a plea, proceed to trial, or participate in the process. Instead, the defendant explicitly states she does not want to contract or participate at all. And here's the part many people misunderstand: courts don't require your consent to proceed. Participation is optional, but consequences are mandatory. When someone refuses to engage, the court doesn't collapse. It escalates procedurally. The judge explains exactly what comes next: a show cause hearing. This is the court giving her one final chance to explain why she shouldn't be compelled to appear. This is patience, not weakness. And it's more grace than many defendants ever.
Quiet.
Janvier Sherelle Williams, are you present, ma'am? Janvier Williams, are you present twice?
I am here
Janvier Sherelle Williams.
to make a special limit appearance
Are you
on
present?
the behalf of
Ms. Williams, if
John-
you're not gonna answer the question she asking, don't say anything.
I am here to make a special appearance, limited appearance on the behalf of Janvier Williams, the agent.
The regard.
Okay, so Janvier
Authorized
Williams is not
representative.
present.
Authorized representative.
All right, so if she's not present today, I cannot move
Non-resident
forward because I
alien.
need her present. All right, so there will be a KPS put out on her zero bond until she appears before the court. I need to have Janvier Sherelle Williams appear before the court so that I can make sure I have the right person who has this
That all
ticket.
cap
of
name
no
was
insurance.
created by the state of Michigan for public and political purposes. Are you bringing suit to your own corporation?
Thank you. Janvier Sherelle Williams is capious until she appears before my court.
Fast forward to the next hearing, and notice something important: nothing has changed except the court's tolerance level. The defendant repeats the same arguments, the same phrases, the same jurisdiction challenges, as if repetition alone will eventually unlock a loophole. But this time, the judge draws a hard line. Representation requires a licensed attorney. There is no such thing as a self-appointed, authorized representative, unless you're an actual lawyer with a P number. The judge even